Teenager therapy, because we have problems too.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Teenager Therapy. I'm Gael,
I'm Isaac.
I'm Thomas.
I'm Mark.
I'm Kayla.
and we're back. This time with Mark.
Yay.
Back.
Woo.
Mark is back.
Yes.
Look at him attack.
Hello.
Quite a good snack. So this is relationships, but the second part, which is the first time we've done this, which we should probably do more often, or else we have to like fit too much into one episode. So last week you kind of got to know 2 weeks ago you got to know where we stand, who's in a relationship, who isn't in one. So a quick recap is I'm single. Isaac is
Very
It's
complicated.
complicated.
I mean,
Thomas.
the rest of us are single except
Yeah.
I.
Oh yeah, I guess so. So we wanted to sort of give you guys advice this episode because that's what we promised. Anyways, you guys gave us a lot of good questions on Instagram. If you haven't followed us on there, you definitely should. Teenager Therapy is our Instagram. Teenager_therapy. That's where we get your questions from. Anyways, so a lot of these questions are pretty. They have to do a lot with breakups and dealing with the effects of it. And I think you could help with that, Mark. You could give some good advice, or at least your point of view, because I know your last relationship was a pretty bad breakup, wasn't it?
It was kind of bad.
Wasn't it?
I took it bad.
You took it bad,
Yeah.
or did you both?
What do you mean?
Like, did you both take it bad?
I don't know her side of the story, so I don't know.
Well, what happened during it? What made it bad?
What made it bad? I started blaming her for the breakup. of
Why
the
did you guys break
relationship.
up?
Why? Her family found out. Yeah.
And she wasn't allowed to date?
Nope.
Oh.
No strict Asian parents.
Yeah.
They found out. I remember we had a conversation on whether to do it in secret or actually break up. And what I said is, it's all on you. It's your choice if you want to keep it. Because I feel like I think I shouldn't have a say, because it's her family found out and it's her choice. Like, I don't want to encourage her.
If she just, keeps getting in trouble and stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to be the purpose of that. But if she chooses that, then it won't be my fault, right?
Do you regret not having told her that how you felt?
I wanted to keep it, and I think I told her that yes, I would want to, but I really emphasized that it's her choice. Yeah.
Well, you see, what she might have taken from that is like, I don't really care. It's your
Yeah.
choice.
There's that.
That might have been like a big, thing that affected her decision. And then, so after that, she broke up with you?
Yeah.
Or did you both agree on it?
She broke up with me.
Huh.
It was during lunch. We walked away, and
Wait, how many days was it after you had like your talk?
2 days.
Oh, okay.
So she had some time to think about it.
So you went to lunch and then what?
Yeah, we just talked. She said the words. We had like these bracelets over our names on it, and she gave her mine, and that's when I knew, oh, it's really happening.
Oh, she just
She gave
is that how she broke up with you?
No.
Oh, I thought she just
Yeah, she
let's go somewhere. Then she just gave it to you. You're like, is this it?
She told me, and then I was kind of in denial at first, and oh, why? But I already knew why. But then, oh man, I tried to hug her again, but she refused, and that's when she gave me her the bracelet. So after that, like, okay, it's over.
Did you cry?
Oh yeah, we both cried.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
While you were like,
Huh?
while you were like breaking up?
Yeah,
Oh,
so sad.
it was sad. I'm okay.
So then after that, what you started to blame her, and that's when it got bad.
Well, the first days after the breakup, I wanted to spend a lot of time with her, and I remember talking to her about getting back together, but then she said no, of course, because it's not a good thing to get back with your ex, and she had her reasons.
you talked to her about getting back together the day after.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what? Maybe we should go back.
yeah. I just missed her.
Mm. She rejected you.
Yeah, it wasn't harsh. Like
Yeah.
it made sense.
Yeah.
It was really nice, and I appreciate how she broke up with me.
And then where did it go bad?
Or did it go bad? Damn, I got influenced from my friends a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
How?
they told me, um, like I was treated unfairly, and maybe during the relationship, she didn't like me. I kind of had thoughts like that. Like, did she ever like me? And there's this other things, like she was really close with this one friend, and I didn't really trust her for that because she was so close with this one friend.
Mm-hmm.
Um, every time I'd be in volleyball practice, she would be at that friend's house, and she kept it a secret with me, and I don't know. She should have told me. I feel like she should have told me, but the reason why she didn't tell me is because I wouldn't like it. That's what I think, and that's when then there's definitely something wrong there.
You still think she liked you when you guys broke up?
Well, I mean, she was crying for a reason, no?
Yeah,
I guess, but
Mm.
if she really liked you so much, wouldn't she want to get back together?
that's what I thought.
I think
There's other circumstances
Mhm.
that.
Definitely.
But the
Yeah.
bracelet, I feel like if she really liked you, she would have kept it.
Oh,
As a
that's
reminder.
true.
She did not have
That's
to give that
true.
back. That was just mean.
I
well,
don't know. It helped me though,
The fact
to get over it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You
Go
can-
ahead. No,
oh,
I just said my thing.
Okay. The fact that like she kept it a secret that she was going to that friend's house, that's already like a red flag. I don't know. I feel like maybe she wasn't as committed as you were in the relationship.
I had those ideas. That's why
Mm.
one of my friends told me, maybe she didn't like me.
I mean, Isaac said why would she cry if she didn't like you? But I feel like that could also just be she being sad about the memories you guys had together, I guess.
Mm.
And it's sort of like she did like you, but she just moved on like quickly.
Mhm.
Like she wasn't hung up on you for more than a day, since she like flat out rejected you afterwards. But I don't know the reasons.
And also just like breaking up with someone is already like emotional, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even if like you already moved on, I feel like still if you break up with someone, you're still gonna like be very emotional about
You
it.
get all these like different types of feelings.
Mm.
You feel sadness. You feel anger. Sometimes a little jealousy. I don't. It just sucks.
You guys had like the same friend group, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys try to avoid each other? Did you
No.
did you lose friends because of it?
No,
No.
not really.
Were things awkward?
Yeah. I found it awkward.
Oh.
To her though, I don't know.
Did you guys talk?
After she rejected me, after I asked her if we could get back together, I think that's when we stopped talking.
Mm.
During text, I try to keep hitting her up. And I remember the last text, she left me on red. So
Oh,
that's when okay, it's
damn.
over, it's done.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So, you guys had like a pretty close friend group, or like, it was you three, right? You two, and then your other friend.
Oh
And
yeah.
you guys were pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Did that friendship kind of break off once you two broke up?
Well, the three definitely broke up,
Mm-hmm.
but my friendship with this other friend, the third friend, it stayed intact. But then the next year, we had different classes, all that, and that's when we started drifting away.
Mm. Do they still talk? Like, are they still
I think
friends?
so.
Hmm.
I see them talk.
So throughout your relationship, how did you feel about her liking you? Did you feel like she genuinely enjoyed spending time with you?
That's what. Yeah. Yeah. I felt like we were both in love.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
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 I don't know. Before the breakup, I thought everything was all good. Everything was okay. But I feel like that's with every relationship, every breakup. You think like everything's okay, but then one day the other person doesn't feel the same way,
Mm-hmm.
then you just break up.
Yeah.
So it could just be out of nowhere. And that's what sucks about a breakup, because you think everything's okay, but then it happens and everything's not okay anymore.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that throughout the relationship you were a good boyfriend to her?
Ooh, okay. I had a talk with you
Mm.
last time, and
Mhm.
I think that I was like the greatest boyfriend ever. I felt like I really liked her a lot, and I just wanted to make her happy. And I gave her a lot of gifts. I showed her my affection. But the thing that I learned is there's this thing called 5 love languages. And the 5 love languages are physical touch, receiving gifts or giving gifts, quality time.
Helping them out with stuff.
Yeah. That, like acts of service.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the last one? Oh, words of affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
And because I thought that I gave her so much, I put in the effort. Is I gave her my physical touch. Not like that. Not like that. It doesn't have to be like that. No,
You're just out here giving them your physical touch.
like physical touch and quality time,
Mm.
because that's what I liked.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't put into consideration what she liked, her love languages. She could have had a different love language, and whatever I was giving might not be what.
She spoke a different language. You were talking to her in Mexican. She was talking to you in
Mexican.
American.
So maybe I didn't give her. I didn't put in the effort. It felt like I did, but
Well, how are you supposed to know what she liked?
I feel
Did
like
you
that's
ask
what
her?
you're supposed to do if you're in a relationship.
No.
You're supposed to know each other's likes and
But after
dislikes.
getting to know each other and like them telling you like, I really like when you do this for me. I
Yeah.
thought that was sweet. Did she do that? Or did you? Did you communicate?
That's the thing. I don't think we communicated well enough to find out each other's love languages.
Did you guys have like meaningful conversations? Like really getting to know each other? Or was it all just basic stuff, surface level?
Oh, most of it was surface level basic stuff. But then we went on separate we went on dates
Mm-hmm.
to places, and that's when we have meaningful talks.
So after you guys broke up, some people asked us, like some of our fans right now, the questions were like, after you break up, did you lose any friends because you were on bad terms with the person? So do you think you lost any?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
No.
Did you like have to avoid certain people because like she was always around them?
Well, we were in the same friend group, so I think what I did after the breakup was stay away from that friend group. So I guess I lost some friends, but no. I still had them as friends, but I just kind of drifted away from that friend group.
Mm-hmm. You went to a different place.
Yeah.
Okay. This question is pretty interesting. Someone asked us, what's our idea of love? True love. What's our idea of true love?
You.
Kayla, what's your idea of
To
love?
be honest, I don't know, but I hear you guys just like throw it around like so freely. I don't know how like you guys do that. Like personally, I don't. Well, everybody has their own definitions,
Mhm.
obviously, but I don't know. I don't think. I feel like it's something that happens like over time, like
Mm.
over a long period of time, where you just know like deep down that that's the other person that you know. you want to spend like the rest of your life with or
Mhm.
whatever.
You know,
But yeah, I don't know. Like some people just like really like fall fast.
yeah,
I don't think I'm like that.
it's love for you.
Yeah.
I was listening to like the other podcast we did on relationships, and the questions that you weren't really able to answer were the ones that revolved around having to be in a relationship. So I think that's why you had like trouble answering like, what do you look for in someone?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Because I haven't like.
You've never been in one, so you haven't learned
Yeah.
what you don't like. Thomas, what's your definition?
My definition of like true love is you have to have honesty, commitment. You really have to know the other person and get to know them. I don't know. I think you just need to create like a really really special bond with them, where you're fine with exactly who they are, and you can just be yourself around them, and you wouldn't mind what happens. And yeah, like that's the person you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Me and Mark got hit home.
I got one.
Okay.
Alright.
What's your definition?
To me, true love is having a mutual understanding between one another, and what you would do for that other person, like the things you would sacrifice just for their happiness.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
My definition of true love would have to be wanting someone to be happy, wanting to help them as much as possible. I think that's what true love is to me.
So for me, true love, just like Gael, you want to make the other person happy. You don't really want to do anything to make them sad, obviously. And sacrificing things for your significant other just shows like how much you actually care for them. Just keep on showing that you care about the other person.
Very, very different perspectives by all of us about love. I think that's really cool. No one really has an answer to it, to what love is.
Yeah.
It's so different by everyone. I have a thing with this guy, but he isn't making any moves. Should I give up or wait for him?
You make the moves.
Exactly.
If you like him, go for it.
Yeah, why don't you make the move? Kayla, would you ever make the first move as a girl?
Depends with the person, but most likely, I probably won't.
Really?
Won't?
Why? What if you really like him?
I still won't.
Really?
Like, I'll just keep it
Why?
in.
Are you
Why?
scared or?
Well, it depends on the person. Because, like, if they seem like they might, like, you know, have the same feelings, then, like, maybe. But most of the time, I just won't say anything.
Wait, why?
I don't know. I just,
You're too nervous and stuff.
yeah, too nervous. And, like, I don't want to get rejected. So I'd rather just, like,
Really?
Reject
Yeah.
them.
yeah, I would rather just
Yeah.
keep them, like, my feelings to myself.
Oh,
That sucks. That could be a lot of missed opportunities.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay.
It's
okay.
It's okay.
Rejection's not all bad. You can learn from them.
Yeah, but just the thought
It's
of
just
it.
heartbreak and crying and
Yeah.
feeling like shit.
Yeah, feeling like shit. Like, just like fuck.
Not that bad though.
But wait, what was your question?
Oh, yes. There was this guy that she likes, but he isn't making any moves. So what do you guys think she should do?
Okay, I would give it a little time, but if nothing happens, then just start, like, you know, distancing yourself.
If you're too scared to make the first move, then maybe just give it some time, because that's what I did, and you know, I eventually got into the relationship with him. But yeah, so just take some time. But if nothing happens and you don't want to make the moves, then maybe you should just kind of move on.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn.
Why? Do you have a different perspective?
Yeah, because
I
I
mean,
don't know.
it's only because they don't want to, you know.
They're not making the effort.
Yeah. And I don't think they should still want them when they don't really want to. You know what I mean?
Yes,
What
You
if
know?
they're
Thomas,
scared?
I understand.
What if they're scared too?
Well, then that's
That's why it takes some time.
Are you willing to put in the effort then if you like them?
Oh.
Yeah. Think about it. Like
I
you're
think
feeling the same way as
I
you
think
do.
you
No,
just need
but-
to get comfortable with the person and talk more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then take it slow.
Yes.
Oh. So make some moves.
What are some signs that a boy likes you? So like for us, I guess it's mainly for boys. So when you like someone, what are the things you do?
I mean, sorry, Kayla.
We'll do a girl one too. Don't worry. So Mark, like,
There's so
for
many.
example, when you like someone, what are the main things you do?
Eye contact. Hella eye contact. Eye contact.
Eye contact's number one.
Yeah. You just start to look at them more.
That's your main one.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything
Um,
else?
You start to make an effort.
Hmm.
Try to be closer to them. Talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like make excuses just to talk to them. If you see that, then you should consider it.
So if Mark makes eye contact with you, he loves you.
Shoot your shot.
Exactly.
How about you, Isaac?
For me, it was also number one is eye contact.
Yeah.
You just start looking at them so much
Yeah,
more.
'cause they're so pretty.
Smart. That's what.
Really? But what if it's, wait, no.
Yo,
What if
staring.
it's just eye contact? Like they just
No, but
No,
there's,
but
there's,
like,
there's something different.
Even when
There's
they're not looking at you, you're looking at them.
Like
No,
their
what if-
eyes sparkle.
like you look at them eyes. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah, you just start to
Mark's
look at
checking
them
out
more.
everyone.
What else, Isaac?
If you get closer, physical contact,
Yeah.
like finding excuses to hug or something like that.
Mm.
Laughing at everything they say.
Thomas, what are your signs?
Just like wanting to talk to them all the time, and whenever like they see you, like their face lights up and stuff. You know.
Yeah,
That's so true.
And they just immediately go over to you.
This
to
for
talk
you,
to
right?
Yeah, that's like that's what I would do, I think. And yeah, just constantly try and make an effort to talk to
Yeah.
them whenever you see them.
For me too. If you see them, like you'll stop doing like everything you're doing. Go up to them.
Yeah. For me, it's kind of weird because like some things I do that I say are like flirting, sometimes aren't flirting. You know? So it
Like
just
sending
depends-
red hearts to people.
I think it just depends how
Oh
I
my
like
God, red hearts.
how I
Only
mean
the
it.
yellow heart passes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Any other hearts pass, but like
The red
when you
heart.
send a red heart, that's like
That's next.
you
Really?
know that's like
Sometimes no. Sometimes people don't make a big deal out of the red
Yeah.
heart.
that's
So-
with family
so the-
though. That's only with family.
Yeah.
You only send red hearts to
The
family.
I
red
put a
heart.
red heart on the comment on Gael because it was like the slideshow,
Yeah.
and I was
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah,
that's
oh yeah,
cute,
that's
red
fine. But
heart.
like when you're individually talking to
Oh, in the
someone in
DMs.
the
Yeah.
DMs or text message, you
That's
never
true.
want to send a red
That's-
heart to
Yeah,
someone.
I don't really.
most
'cause-
likely it means that like
You're flirting.
Yeah,
I've
like
never thought
the
about that.
Instagram heart's fine, but like the actual
The red
emoji
one.
heart, the
Really?
actual
Yeah.
emoji one.
It's a weird point of view.
Because from everyone I know, they think it's a sign of flirting.
For me, I think flirting is, I think the biggest one for me would be like making like any small effort to talk to them. I think that's a pretty big one for me. And just some other small ones are like, what else? I guess I just like quality time. Yeah, I think that's my biggest one.
And no one would ever be able to find out that you like them.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah. Because like sometimes like I accidentally flirt with people and like I don't even mean to flirt, but then when I actually am, they wouldn't know. So it's a tough life. So Kayla, if you like flirted with someone, what would be your signs?
probably like with Mark, probably like eye contact mostly, but I don't know, maybe I'll try to like talk to them or like try to like spend some time with them, like I don't know, just like doing little things together. Yeah.
This one's pretty funny. How do you stop yourself from getting a crush on someone just because they give you attention?
Oh.
Oh no, I've fallen victim to that.
I don't think I've never got that.
That's like ties with me mistaking someone like as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like them so much as a friend, I think of it as a crush.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I get it a lot.
Really?
Wait. They're giving you attention?
Like if they give you a lot of attention, you start to be like,
Oh, and you start to catch feelings for them?
yeah. I don't know if it's like if I catch feelings towards them, but I sort of just imagine our entire life for a day and just
Oh,
like see
yeah.
how,
Oh,
how we would work
shoot.
out their ins and outs and if I could live with them. And if I choose yes, then I'm like maybe. If I choose no, then they're gone. But how do you stop yourself from doing that?
How do you stop yourself?
That's the question.
Just keep in mind that, like, that there's always that love takes time, and you shouldn't always just jump to the person you can,
It's tough. not to
because that
fall into it.
relationship won't be strong. Because
Mm.
it's like a placeholder, really.
Yeah. Especially people that are like that break up with someone. Like if you're newly single, you could you're almost immune to it. But once you date someone and break up, you start like I feel like catching feelings for people more easily just because they give you attention. I don't know. It's hard to avoid. I think it's just really being aware and having like a talk with yourself in the mirror and looking at yourself and asking if they're worth it. My ex acts like we're together and places responsibilities of a partner on me. What do I do?
Wait, can you repeat
Make
the
it clear that you guys aren't a thing.
Can you repeat the question?
So she broke up with someone,
Uh-huh.
but the guy is still acting like if they're together and like giving her responsibilities that they had when they were in a relationship.
Oh.
Kind of like spending like you have to spend time with me.
Then yeah, what Kayla said, make it clear that you guys broke up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to really make it clear that you guys
Set boundaries.
yeah. I think time like without each other would also help to kind of distance yourself.
Definitely.
I think that's very important after a breakup. I don't feel pressure to date, but I feel like dating in high school would be an experience.
Is that a statement or like?
Like what do we think about that?
Oh,
Especially you, Kayla, because like, do you feel the same way?
yeah. I don't feel pressured. It's kind of just like if it happens, it happens. But yeah, I think it would be an experience. So maybe like one relationship, like in my high school, or more than one. Doesn't.
Oh,
No, not like that. It's just hopefully it's meaningful. I don't want it to be like a week or two, like-
2 months.
yeah, like
Mark.
I don't.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Mark.
Hey.
I'm sorry, but I wanted to like last a good amount of time.
Yeah, that's good. What do you guys think? Do you think it's worth it to date in high school?
I encourage it. Yeah.
Strong statement.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's a fun experience being in a relationship.
Yeah, but
Was it fun, Mark?
don't you want it to be meaningful?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying
Gael.
like any like other relationship. Just if there's a chance and you guys both like each other, you guys think this would be meaningful, yeah.
I think that don't try to do it just pick someone out and be like, okay, I'm gonna date them to see what it's like.
It has to be special.
Try to bond with someone. Do you guys think you value the chase?
I know I do. Yeah.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
Like when there's a girl you like, do you want her to be all over you like, yes, I like you so much? Or do you want it to be like, I don't know, you have to come chase me.
Oh.
Oh,
It
so like
sounds stupid,
So
but
playing
I
hard to
chase-
get,
I would
What?
chase.
playing hard to get.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that just makes it a little more interesting.
Or not even only
Right.
hard to get the person, just not making it obvious.
Yeah.
Mm. It makes it that much more. You get that rush of like,
Yeah.
whoa,
And when you finally get together, you're like, wow.
whoa. I think I do value it. I think it's fun getting to like have that romantic movie to all the boys I've loved before experience. You know.
I No, it's like suspense.
It's like that tension you both have that you both like each other, but you're like, I don't know.
But you shouldn't just do it just cause.
Exactly.
And you shouldn't do it for too long.
Mm,
Because
yes,
if you do it
yes.
for too long, then most likely the other person will just
Move
get
on.
tired of it.
It should be a natural thing, but if it happens,
Yeah.
it's something I would enjoy. What do you do if you have a crush on a straight friend?
I developed a crush for my straight friend. Straight.
What was his friend? What was his name?
I'll keep it private.
It was Gael.
Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It is?
Okay, yeah. It was him.
It was like
So-
in middle school, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So at the time, Gael thought he was straight, and so I was like, okay, I'm never gonna have a chance with him, but I still ended up liking him. And then time went by, and I just fell for him a little more, and then I decided to ask him
I was a
out.
straight boy. What can I say?
It was your choice.
Yeah.
Converted him.
And at the time, he still thought he was straight, and for me, it was just like just ask him out. Like, you won't get this opportunity. Again, you're gonna regret it. So you're gonna regret it. But I decided to I decided to do it anyway. And he rejected me through text that night, and I felt so sad. But
Then I was
Like-
gay.
even after like, I still had a crush on him. So honestly,
You never know.
yeah,
Some
you
people,
just take a chance.
you'd be surprised at how many are willing to,
What?
Convert.
you know.
Just don't push it. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, if they're
If
straight
they,
and
if
they
they
keep
clearly said like,
I'm not
no.
into guys, then
uh-huh.
just don't
But if
push
they're
it.
like, oh,
I'll consider it and stuff.
I'm not, maybe. Anyways, coming from a straight boy or a straight girl, what would you say? What's your point of view?
No. Because I'm not into that. Oh, I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say no because personally, I'm straight.
Did he just come out as straight?
I know.
Personally, I'm straight. If they kept like pushing for it, how would you react?
Or talk to him.
My guy, I'm not into that.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I'm
but
sorry.
it's not me.
Still your friend.
Yeah, I think you definitely have to have a serious talk with them. And
Yeah.
if they rejected you once, you could risk trying another time. But if they give you a firm no, then you go and find the rainbow. When do you think it should be time to let go of a crush you've had for 2+ years?
Oh my god.
Oh,
A year and like 10 months ago.
Sis, go ask him out.
they really went on the chase.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, no, let go of it. It's been 2 years of your life. Don't
Or,
waste
like,
any longer.
If you don't try, or like you don't, yeah. If you don't make an effort or you don't try, then you're gonna regret it in the future, and
You're
and you're just going to want to know like if there was ever a chance.
It depends. Cause did she like tell him?
Oh yeah, if the person has no idea,
Then go
Then-
for it.
yeah.
What do we think is the most important thing to have in a relationship?
It's all about trust.
Love. Okay. um,
Trust, respect,
Communication.
communication.
I think
That's a good one.
communication is
communication.
big.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one.
And I think my biggest one's communication and independence.
Oh.
Don't be dependent on the other person. And that is a stable relationship.
Hmm.
Thomas, Isaac, what do you guys think?
Well, yeah, I agree with everyone else. Just communication, eye contact, trust, honesty.
Mm.
honesty.
And definitely
The
commitment. Like
basics.
that. I think for me, commitment might be the biggest thing.
For me, it's also commitment because if you're committing, you're also doing everything else. You're
Yeah.
communicating, being honest.
The one I have most trouble with is trust.
Trust.
Want to improve
Being able
on
to
it.
trust someone.
Yeah.
Mm.
Stuff like that.
Aw. All right. So, what if my friends and my boyfriend don't get along? What do I do? Ooh.
Is
Maybe-
there like a reason why?
Yeah, maybe it's a sign that your friends don't like this other person.
Yeah,
Or maybe
there's
there's
usually
just
something.
a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think.
Choose sides.
No. Do not choose a side.
No.
I think honestly they're just gonna have to deal with it because you shouldn't let anyone get in the way of your relationship.
Let's go ahead and do one more question, just because we feel very nice right now. Last question, and arguably one of the most important ones you could ask about relationships. I think this is seriously a very, actually,
What is it?
I
No,
think
I can't
I
take
know.
you seriously.
no, like I'm
I know.
serious.
What
Like
is
Sounds like
it?
sarcastic.
that we get this question a lot, and I've been wanting to answer it for a while, so I'm really glad you asked it. What do I do if he's too small and his hoodies are too small?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That sucks. I'm gonna cry. Like,
Hey.
just reading it. I'm like, okay.
That's me and Isaac's problem. What do you mean?
I know.
It's okay. It's okay.
Damn. Is that really a problem though?
Yeah.
I've
That's
never-
a serious
Oh,
problem.
shit.
Is it too small?
If these hoodies are too small.
Whoa, I never thought of
Wait,
that.
if he's too small, like his.
Yeah, he's too short and his hoodies are too small.
So the girl can't wear them.
No.
And like she has to bend down.
Kayla. It's
There's nothing
okay.
wrong with that.
Honestly, there's.
There's nothing wrong.
Yeah. Well.
There's a very big
Just buy
problem
some
with
exclusive
that.
hoodies for her.
Yeah. Oversized is the trend right now. So, you know.
I didn't think that was a problem.
Would you date somebody that's like taller than you?
Kayla.
It's all about the personality.
I
No,
like
no,
tall
no.
guys.
Hold on.
So
Well, no,
I'm
but
fine
like
with
I'm
it.
saying like a girl.
Oh yeah.
A
Like,
girl?
Wouldn't that like,
Imagine Tom is dating someone that's shorter than him.
Oh no, no.
See
No,
how
thank
like
you, I'm
weird that would
sorry.
be?
Because I'm already pretty short.
And then me imagining dating someone taller than me, that'd be like
Whoa.
I
That'd be
kinda
great.
want that.
What do you mean?
I would
Yeah.
I would want
What the
that.
heck?
That'd be like comforting and interesting.
I can't see that.
Because I'm not used to like
I feel like you'd be like the dominant one.
yeah, that's the weird part. For some reason people see me as the freaking, you know. Because I'm tall. Tall people
Maybe.
problems. Oh well. Anyways.
I know, right, Gael? Top people problems. I'm kidding.
Must be nice.
Isaac and I have a lot of tall people problems.
I'm so jealous of you, Isaac. Fuck.
Shut up.
Anyways, that was the podcast for relationships part 2. I thought it was pretty fun. I had a good time answering your questions, and I hope we gave you guys some useful advice that maybe you'll ask out your crush or, you know, break up with the person that you no longer like. Do what's best for both of you. Sorry if you hear baby noises, by the way. I'm so sorry. Some announcements. There's actually a lot of cool announcements. We finally got the 2 samples for the beanies. And we have a few pictures of them. Maybe I'll post them. And I think they look pretty cool, honestly. I think we all really liked how they looked. When will they be out? I'm hoping by the end of January everything will be set up, because we still need to get like a website or find out how we're gonna sell them. I'm not really sure when they'll be up, but I'm hoping by the end of January. I think that's like a doable goal. So yeah, that's one of the announcements. The second one is, by the time you hear this, there may be our website that's up. I'm making like a little website that I think would be really interesting and useful, because I want you guys to be able to ask questions and send us messages, and I think this website would be like a really cool way to do it. So we'll see if that gets done by the time you hear this. And our first guest, we are going to have a first guest around the end of January or early February. You might know them. They have over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So if someone's able to give a guess and you get it right, we'll give you a hug,
Yes.
a
virtual
personal hug. We will fly out wherever you are and give you a hug. Anyways, that should be really exciting. And If you listen on Apple Podcasts, please give us a rating because that helps a lot. Oh my God, can you guys hear the baby noises? I really hope you can't, but like there's a baby. Thomas's cousin is like screaming in the background.
Sorry.
Like he does not feed him for some reason.
Shut up.
He's grumpy.
Anyways, so sorry if you could hear that. But yeah, give us a rating on Apple Podcasts because that really helps a lot. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
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 Bye.